Okay, this is like take 1 million of this at this point. Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, this is not super scripted. I am literally just gonna I literally just have like a Google Doc with like some talking points in front of me. But anyway, this is like an art rant, so it's not good. So I'm not gonna really script it. This is genuine. This is from the heart. I'm not even gonna really edit it that much. Whatever I have going on in the background is probably not very high effort. Maybe it's like a Minecraft parkour or something. Maybe I'll have that going on in the corner. Anyway, what I really want to get into, and I'll probably have some kind of clickbait title to make you click on it. And I apologize for that in advance. If you did see a clickbait title. But anyway, let's get into it because I am really frustrated about Artfight. I'm really frustrated about like the attitude that people have towards Artfight. I'm really frustrated that like Artfight has almost been like co-opted by like a bunch of influencers who have a following of like fairly young and beginner artists, and they're giving them like you're giving them not maybe not them maybe you like maybe you are one of those people like who are like just starting out doing art and like want to do Artfight for the first time. Um, they're giving you a really skewed idea of what Artfight is actually about, and I think maybe I'll do it in like a clickbaity format of like actual tips for art fight that the art influencers aren't telling you about that you don't know about blah, all these things anyway, so yeah, I'll do it like that. So number one, we'll just start with this. Number one is have fun, genuinely. Like art fight is for fun. It's if it's not fun for you to do this, if you feel yourself being like really stressed, then don't do it. Like if you need me to say that to you, like you have to hear it. Like I think if you had to hear it from me, great. um then like I hope you listen because art fight is for fun. You really, really should be doing art fight because you love drawing and not because you think it's some kind of like a social currency thing that you can do or because you think you're missing out or something like that. Like I understand because like FOMO kind of informs a lot of art fight participants. Like I think in past couple of years I have been kind of doing art fight out of FOMO, and I guess I forgot to even introduce myself. Like I've done art fight for like this would be my seventh year if I've done it. If I do it this year, I started in 2019, about halfway through the first that art fight that year. And like when it comes to art fight, having fun, it really is kind of the most important thing because if you don't have fun when doing art fight, like what's even the point of participating, right? Like, oh, you're gonna receive artwork of your OCs. Let me just break it to you. Let me just be honest. You're not gonna receive artwork of your OCs that are gonna be like amazing quality or something. The odds of you receiving something that's like I don't know, like Riot Games splash art worthy for your OC is zero because those artists are too busy making actual splash art of actual characters for real money. Because this art, they're like actual canon characters. I forgot to say canon. Actual canon characters for real money. This event is for free for you and me to make OC artwork for each other. And therefore, the real pros, the professionals, the industry people, the artists with 1 bajillion followers on social media, they're not doing this. They're really not. They don't have time for this. This event is also not really for that. And actually, that leads into my next point. Remember that this event is made by and for amateurs specifically. Like, this event was made by and for hobbyists, people who just love drawing, people who just like OCs, people who just like art. Like this is not an event that's made specifically for like professionals or something. And it was only not until recently that like a bunch of influencers started getting in on it. And like, sure, I'm not gonna say that like they're doing it out of like poor intent, bad intentions or something. I think a lot of them are well-meaning when it comes to like, oh, I just want to share this event that's really fun that I like really enjoyed. Sorry, but like if you have 1,000, like 10,000 followers on Instagram and you share this to your 10,000 followers, I'll be honest, this event is not for you anymore. Like it's not just not for you anymore. This is for this like if you read through like the official like art fight like documents and stuff like their info, their about me section, you will realize that like this was made from like this came from deviant art like this many years ago, like multiple decades, like I think like probably like 15 years ago now, maybe at least more than 10 years. I will say that at least more than 10 years ago. Art fight was made from a community on like not Instagram, on deviant art that wanted to just make a game out of sharing OCs. It's like an art trading game. It's about giving people artwork for OCs who are really, really underappreciated. Like everyone has OCs basically. Like almost everyone has OCs at least. If you're on Artfight, you probably have an OC. Actually, you definitely have an OC. If you don't have an OC, what are you doing here? You have to have an OC to even participate. Like, if you don't have if you have an OC, you understand this, right? Like, you know that OC artwork doesn't really get the same attention that like canon fan art gets. You know that. You and I, we both know that. We all know that. And so making like OC artwork, um, is really underappreciated. And this event is about appreciating OCs that are underappreciated, which is everybody's OCs, almost everyone's OCs. And if you have like 10,000 followers or something, or I don't know, I'm just saying 10,000, but like you can be like any whatever number. If you have like some big number of like following on social media based on posting your OCs, you're not the intended audience of this. I'm sorry. Like if you're watching this, I don't know, somehow, I don't know why you're watching this, but if you are somebody like a big artist with a big following, this is actually not for you. Your OCs already get this kind of attention. Your OCs, your account, your art already gets this kind of attention. You already receive the kind of like free art, the adoration or whatever that this event is meant to give to amateur artists, to small artists, to beginner artists, to people who are just starting out, to people with no following, to people who like they don't know that many people maybe, or they just started drawing a couple years ago, or they just don't, for whatever reason, they just don't really have a following, and like they post their OCs to like nobody online. This event is for these people, for us. I'm just gonna say it outright. It's for us. It's for us who are smaller, like small to. I guess maybe I'd count myself as like a medium. Maybe not even medium. I don't know. People have really crazy following these days. But like small to medium, I guess, small to medium artists. I have like 1,000 followers or something on like Instagram, but I don't even post there anymore. I got like 1,000 followers on Tumblr, but I get like a couple dozen notes, 20 notes on like my OC artwork. But whatever. Anyway, the point is, the point is that it's for people that are in these shoes, right? And I would even consider myself as kind of like almost ready to graduate, quote unquote, from Artfight, because like I eventually probably will get to a certain point where like I am big enough that like I will receive too many attacks for me to reply to, and like if I ever reach that point, I'm gonna quit Artfight because it's the spirit of the event is no longer for me. The spirit of the event is for you, presumably, person watching this, one out of like maybe 10 people, I don't know, 2 people, if I'm generous, who are ever going to watch this. Like it's for us, those of us who don't really have a following, those of us who are just starting out, those of us who have OCs that we love, but like, and we want to share, but like nobody knows who we are, right? And this is for us. And it's for you to like look at other people's OCs who you would never come across otherwise. There's a reason why there's a random button on there. Like you can hit random, just somebody's OC will appear in front of you, and you'll be like, "Huh, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna draw this person." That's the idea of it. That's the whole spirit of the event. And I'm gonna get into number 3 now. And remember that the spirit of the event is about giving. It's about generosity. It's about gifts. It's practically donations at this point. I don't know. You're donating your time. I don't know if you want to think of it that way, but like it's about giving things to people. It's about being kind and generous. It's not just about receiving artwork. Don't be selfish. Like if like I'm just gonna be serious. I'm just gonna like say it. Like yeah, just don't like expecting like going into Artfight with the expectation that you're gonna receive love and adoration without giving any of it in return. That's selfish. That's entitled. That is, well, I have to be honest, it's very indicative of the modern social media landscape, but I think that's a bit of an advanced concept. That's not really not really within the scope of this video. But it's not about you, or me. It's about the community. It's about us. It's about all of us, like the community, the other artists who are here with you, right? Because like if you look on Artfight and you scroll around, you look around at all the characters, all the people, all the artists. I will say most people are around the same, like most people are around one particular skill level, and that is average. Amateurs. Like amateur. Like we do it for love. And yeah, sure, okay. I'm not saying amateur in like a bad way. I'm saying amateur in the sense that like I want to celebrate their love for the craft. Despite or maybe not despite, but like alongside the fact that they're still improving. or maybe they don't even want to improve. There are many people who draw just because they like it. They already like the way that their work looks. Maybe it's not like the best, most amazing, gonna put it in the MoMA like artwork, but like they like the work they make. They love it even, and they want to share it with people. And that's the most important part. And I love that for them. I like that. That's amazing. And like eh, the thing about art fight is that if you do it just because you want to receive art from your favorite like influencer or something, um, I hate to break it to you, but they're probably not going to reply to you. They probably have at least 100 other people in the same boat who are thinking the exact same thing, who want to receive free art from them. And it's just not going to happen, period. Yeah, there's really nothing else to say about it. It's just not going to happen. Like, and going into art fight, expecting people to give you like the most amazing artwork ever, like your favorite artwork ever, that's entitled and like selfish and like also not gonna happen. Like delusional, even entitled, selfish, and delusional. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that's a little bit rude to say, but if you need that kind of reality check, that is the reality of it. Like, I'll be real. If I wanted like my favorite artwork that I love, I would just save money and pay for it and buy a commission. And also, most of the artists that are like my favorite artists, either A, don't even do commissions because they are professional artists, or B, they don't do art fight because they have a really big following and they know that if they do art fight, they will receive far more artwork than they are realistically able to respond to in terms of like revenges. And they and yeah they and like they would be taking advantage of of their parasocial relationship with their audience, right? Like they'd be taking advantage of their audience members essentially. Like, and I'm not saying that they're doing it like maliciously or something out of the artists that do this, where like like your influencers, right? Like I mentioned before, like those influencers who talk about art fight and post their art fight account, which by the way, I'm not even going to mention my art fight account. You audience member, please write your art fight account in the comments, and hopefully me or somebody else or someone, I will try to look at all of them. But hopefully, other people who are listening, you will also look through all of them and see if there's somebody else in there that you would like to attack, like put them on your hit list, that kind of thing. But I'm not going to post mine because this is not the goal of this video. The goal of this video is to celebrate all of you. And by simple merit of making this video, I'm giving myself a bigger platform than those of you who are writing comments do. But I would like to share that with you instead of just making it about me, which is frankly what some of these influencers are doing. Like, whether they say it out loud or not, whether they intend to do it or not, whether they're doing it intentionally or not, like, they end up using their bigger platform to their advantage to get more free art from you. And don't you feel taken advantage of because of that? Like, you shouldn't be making work for them. You should be making work for the other people who are in your shoes. Have a little more empathy for those people who are like you, Like, look at the people around you. Don't just look up don't just look up at artists that you want to be like. Look sideways, look below you, look around you, right? Like, look 360 degrees or whatever, spherical, like look all the way around, everywhere, right? Like, look to the side, look to the bottom, look whatever, diagonal, who cares? But like, look at these other people around you and appreciate their work. Try to put yourself in their shoes because you probably are in their shoes. Like, you guys, like, we're all kind of in this, like, I guess bottom like 50% of artists, or I guess I don't know, like whatever. Like, well, actually, honestly, not even bottom 50%. I would say like the bottom 90% of artists are all roughly in the same shoes, to be honest. Like, the difference between a top like 10%, top 1%, top 0.01% artist is way different than the reality of the rest of us who are in like the 90, who are like 90%. The 90% of us who don't have a following, who follow other people, who just make art because we love it, not because we can make money, not because we have a following to please, not because we have even a snowball's chance in hell of making a following. Like, I've been doing this for 13 years. I've been drawing, period, for like 20 years. I've been like on social media for 13 years. I've been doing art fight for like 6 years, 7 years. Don't say it. And then, like, it's, I don't know. It's just, I don't know anyway, like the lesson behind this, what I'm trying to get at is that you have to stop treating this like a popularity contest. You have to stop treating this like it's a numbers game. You have to start treating it as like something that you actually like. If you don't actually like drawing, what are you doing here? Like, if you don't actually like making artwork for other people, what are you doing here? If you don't actually want to make art for other people, what are you doing here? Get out of here. Like genuinely. Like if your motives for doing art fight is just it's just I want to make other people I want to force other people to make art for me for free. You are no better than those people who go around begging for commissions or requests. Like that's what you are. Like you're like a commission, like a request, like pest or something. I don't know, whatever. Like don't act like that. That's just rude. It's like it's not the spirit of the event. And if that is what you want out of the event, you're not gonna have fun. Period. And I guess I did kind of already talk about it, but like five, stop comparing yourself to popular art influencers. You're not like them. You and me, we are not like them. We will probably never be like them, but I don't know, maybe it will. But like they're like the top, they're like 1% chance. They got lucky. And they also have other skills that are not just related to drawing that got them into their position that they are in right now. They have the social media skills, they have video editing skills, they have speaking skills, blah, 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 whatever it is, right? Like they have other capabilities outside of just artwork to get them into their social media position, their position of popularity. And like, if you compare yourself to them, if you keep comparing yourself to them, you're just going to keep on losing. Like, why are you putting yourself down on purpose, right? Like, trying to compare yourself to their following, trying to act like trying to say like, oh well, why do they get a bunch of artwork but I don't? Why do they have a big following but I don't? Trust me, I've been there. Trust me, I'm still there. Sometimes I really do wonder sometimes with some influencers, like how do they get here? Like Jesus Christ. But like that's just how it is. They've played the social media game better than I did because I don't really like social media. I don't do TikTok, I don't do Instagram, I don't do short form content, I don't do video content typically. This is probably the only video you're ever gonna see from me in a very long time. Um, but like yeah, they do those things better than me. That I can recognize. I'm humble enough to realize that they do many other things better than me. It's not just about the sheer power of will or whatever, like the sheer skill that you possess in artwork. That if that was the case, then then I think the social media landscape would look very different. Um, but that's not the case. That's never going to be the case. That's just not where reality is like. Don't compare yourself to them. We can't You can't measure yourself by the metrics of other people. The only metric you can truly measure yourself by is yourself. And sometimes it's important to just be like realistic with yourself, like look at yourself where you are right now and realize, yeah, it's true. Like do you need me to like I guess maybe you need me to say it like it's yeah, sure. Maybe you aren't as popular as them. That's fine. Who cares? I say this because one, it's true, but also two, the only way to make it feel like less of a big deal is to vocalize it out loud. I feel like the only way to kind of separate yourself in a way from this. Like I know I'm getting kind of off topic away from like art fight more towards like philosophy or whatever about how to be an artist, but like if I was doing this just for money, just for a following, I would have given up a long time ago. Let's just say that. I've been sitting at 1,000 followers on Instagram for like 5 years at this point. I think I have not grown past a certain point for a very long time. And to be fair, I haven't posted in like a year now, but still, like even before that, I had stagnated for a very long time. Same with Tumblr, same with even with Blue Sky. It's fairly new, but I've never been very popular there either. If I did it just because I wanted to be popular, if I did art fight just because I wanted the best artist in the world to like reply to me, if I did art fight just because I wanted free art, I would not be having very much fun. I would have quit a long time ago. And I think like that's part of why maybe you don't feel very prepared. Maybe that's part of why you feel very stressed. Maybe that's part of why like art fight doesn't sound very fun. You're just doing it because people told you you're missing out and that it could be very fun. But you're looking at it and you're going like, I'm just stressed out. Like be honest with yourself. If you're just stressed out, if you're not having fun, don't don't do it. Like you don't have to. No one's forcing you to. No one's putting a gun to your head to do art fight. But if you do art fight, remember this event is for us, the small artist. It's made by and for small artists. It's not made for like those popular influencers. It's not made for the person on like YouTube who's telling you that you need to have the best references in order to get other people to make stuff for you. It's not made for those people. It's not made for people who just want to receive work and don't want to make any work. It's not made for it's sure it's like there's a contest element to it, but if you're just doing it for points, if you're just doing it for to make number go up, if you're just doing it to like get artwork, this event is not for you. It's just not. But if you want to improve your own art, if you want to and make a bunch of cool art and give it to people and make people happy, and that's fun to you, if that sounds fun to you, then yes, this event is absolutely for you. If you have time, if you have energy, post up one OC and then just start blasting, you know? June July 1st, start blasting, right? Like that's the goal of Artfight. Like, and even if you only make one OC and you post one drawing, you've done it right. There's no wrong way. There are very okay, maybe there is a wrong way to do Artfight, but there are very few wrong ways to do Artfight. And a lot of right ways to do Artfight. And I hope that this video will encourage you to do Artfight. Like, ultimately, I know I said, like, oh, don't do Artfight if you do this, don't do Artfight if you do that. But like, I say that to help you change your mind. Because if you change your mind, you can do Artfight. Like, if you want to do Artfight because it sounds fun, do it. Like, who cares if you're bad at art? Genuinely. Like, you tell yourself you're bad at art. A lot of people do that. I do that. But like, ultimately, who cares? A lot of people on Artfight are not very good. just go on there and look. Like, you can look. Like, I can say that value neutral. I'm not saying it because they're like bad people, and I'm not saying it because I think that like I would like be like, oh, I'm too good for them or whatever. No, I'm saying it because everyone is at a different pace. Everyone is like, there are a lot of beginners on there. There's a lot of people who are not very good at art, and that's fine. And that's great, actually. That's what we want. That's the point. That's what I love to see. I love seeing the fact that there's so many people on Artfight of all varying skill levels who are here because they like it, because they are enjoying it. That's the whole point. That's what I like about Artfight. And so, if you think you're not good enough for Artfight, trust me, you are, and just do it. Okay, like, or okay, maybe okay. Two mindsets here. If you think you're not good enough at Artfight, if you needed to hear me say it, listen to like one of these two things. Okay, the first advice is yes, you are good enough for Artfight. Just do it. And then two, no, I don't care if you're bad at art. Just do it. That's it. Okay, that's the video. That's it. That's all I had to say.